Hey friends, I'm Beck and welcome to Beckham's Creative Corner. This is a crochet market prep vlog number 2 for the month of August, ready for my September 7th market at Shop and Feast Markets Sept. So I am really looking forward to prepping some more items. You saw some in my last market prep video, and if you haven't watched it, link is below if you want to watch that first to see what I've made in the first half of August. This market prep vlog will be continuing to crochet some new things. I'm really excited about that, and also maybe crocheting a baby gift present for my sister-in-law. Her baby shower is at the end of August, so we'll see if I can get anything done then. I may or may not be testing some Christmas ornament patterns for later this year, so we'll see how that goes, but definitely prepping some plushies and things for my September market, stocking up and adding a few new things. So if that interests you, yeah, follow along, grab a project to work on. If you like to crochet or knit or paint or sew or any type of craft and you want to work on something together, be productive while you listen and watch, feel free to grab that and get into it. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you'd like to keep updated and notified of any future videos I put out, whether it's market prep videos, market vlogs, or any other reels and shorts and other creative vlogs. Yeah, and if you could like and comment on this video, that will help push this out to more people who are interested as well. If you are working on something, drop it in the comments below what you're working on, and let's actually inspire each other with our creativity. So without further ado, let's get started. Hey, so it's Wednesday the 21st of August currently. On Monday night I did a little bit of crochet. I started a new pattern. So I know in my last market vlog I mentioned I wanted to try and make some baby seals, possibly a koala, maybe a balloon animal, that type of thing. I still haven't decided on a baby seal pattern yet, but I have found a crochet koala pattern. So I started that on Monday night. I didn't film or anything because it was a bit too dark, but this is what I did on Monday. So a lot of it's following the pattern by Critter Crafts on Ribbler, and it's called Cute Koala, but I made some changes to it. So on Critter Crafts pattern, the white belly was crocheted separately and then sewed onto the plushie. I wanted to try and skip that step and see if I could speed up the process. So I fiddled around with crocheting the white directly on, so just doing colour changes. So a bit of trial and error, like undoing and whatnot, and there's still a bit of trial and error. So if I make another one, I'm probably going to stop the white here. I didn't realise until I closed it up that this went under the belly to like where it's sitting. So I want it to go either here or even one up. So we'll decide in my next one. But yeah, a bit of undoing, trying to line it up in between the legs. Yeah, not too bad for my first attempt. What I've got to work on next is crocheting a separate nose and sewing it on, embroidering the eyes, and also crocheting and sewing on the ears, which couple of steps. So the grey ear, and then there's a separate white bit that then will get stitched on into the middle of the ear and then sewed on here. So but the process, so this I timed myself as I was doing it. Took a bit over an hour for me, so I'm a little bit of a slower crocheter. Like I haven't got heaps of speed that a lot of experienced crocheters have. So it took me 65 minutes, and I kind of paused when I undid and unpaused it when I got up to like the spot that I was meant to be already. So that's all taken into account, so it's not including the undoing and redoing multiple times in that time count. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And just so you know, yeah, this is using velvet yarn and I used a 4mm hook. I need to get another one with a handle. And for the nose I'm going to use black cotton, and I'll try that with a 4mm hook as well. But yeah, let's get crocheting. decided before I actually sew the nose on, I'm going to crochet the ears, and then once I have all the pieces I'll assemble them all together. So there's one grey part of the ear done. I'm going to make another one of these, and then the two little white circles to sew on there. And yeah, that's progress. So we'll see what else I do before I need to get up and move and go do some life chores. Okay, so I just looked everywhere for my metal tapestry needle to weave in the end here and cover the hole, and then to sew this onto here. Finally found it, but if you're a crocheter or a knitter or a sewer, how many times do you lose your tapestry needles? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'll have it somewhere and then it'll disappear. So I'm glad I found it. Anyway, so I'm going to attach the nose to the face of the koala. So I decided, instead of sewing the nose on first, I'm going to crochet the ears, so the grey parts and the white parts that go onto the ears, and then assemble everything all together. And I realised I need to put the eyes on first before the nose, so I'm going to crochet the ears, and then I'll put the eyes on, and then the nose, and then the ears. But this is the first grey part of the ear, still need the white. What I'll do before assembling them as well is, because this is my first make as well, I've been weighing my yarn using a kitchen scale, just so I know how much yarn I'm using. So I'll input that into the pricing calculator I've got, so I know how much to charge for materials. So is that something you do, or do you price a different way? Let me know if you sell. Okay, so I've done the two grey parts of the ears and the two whites for the ears. I have to try and figure out how to sew these onto these without the white showing through, so I think I've got to just go through the top of the inside of the ear. But I'm going to pause there and take a break and think about dinner, feed my dog, that type of thing, do a couple of things, and I might come back to this later tonight. I don't know if I'll film it or not, but you'll either see the process or the finished product in a moment anyway, whether it's tonight or tomorrow for me. Hey guys, so it's later on Wednesday night. I literally just finished the koala in the lounge room, sewing all the pieces on, and I couldn't wait until tomorrow, so here she is. So cute. I reckon I did pretty well for my first attempt. Yeah, second attempt's going to be even better, hopefully, if I do a second one. But all up, this took just under 2 hours, probably partly because it's the first time making it, and hopefully it'll be a bit quicker for the next one. But there is a bit of sewing and adjusting and that type of thing, but pretty happy for my first attempt of a koala. Okay, so I've just had my lunch and then I've been looking online. So yesterday I returned the gazebo tent that I borrowed for the first 2 markets that I had, so I needed to return that. And I've been looking at different gazebo tents online, and then a new friend who was my vendor next door neighbour in last market, Kate from Beach Hunt Collective, she recommended the Wanderer Daybreak gazebo from BCF. So I had a look at that, and yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, I knew that from seeing her gazebo, and it sounds as if it'll be easy to set up with one person, so not as difficult as the heavy duty one that I borrowed. So that's good to know, because I most likely will be doing setups at markets by myself. I've been blessed that, yeah, market neighbours for the first 2 have helped set up the gazebo tent before, but I can't guarantee that every time. So yeah, I went ahead and bought it, and yeah, it's white. It has 2 awnings opposite sides, so I'm thinking one of them will be at the back where I'll sit, and one will be at the front of the booth as well. So yeah, that's good. and yeah, it sounds like it'll be a bit easier to set up. So that tent will arrive next week, so it's the 24th today, and it said anywhere between the 27th to 30th, so assuming everything goes well, I'll have a week to practice setting up and get to know it a little bit better of how to use it before my market on the 7th of September. So yeah, looking forward to that, to having my own tent, and we'll see how it goes. But there's a little update for you. So I've just rewritten out the koala pattern, so based off the pattern on Ribbler, and also then my modifications all neatly rather than the modifications on there and rest of the pattern on the phone. So I've got it all here. I'm going to attempt to make my second koala, and hopefully we'll see, hopefully it'll be quicker than the first one. So the first koala took just under 66 minutes, so I'm going to see how long it'll take for this one. So I just realised I didn't copy a whole round into my pattern into the book, so I have to actually undo this. I need to do a round that includes bobble stitches for the top arms, so I'm just going to undo this. I don't know how I left that, so I'm gonna have to write that into my book as well. Oh dear, and let's see if I can untie this knot. I think I'm gonna have to tie the white bit off the grey. Times. How many? 13. Oh, I didn't have time to do that. Okay, I'm gonna write that in. Guys, so it's a couple of days later. So after that koala I just finished, I decided to make something new, and it was a suggestion from someone that I saw at my first market who suggested I make one of these, and so I thought I'll give it a go. It's a balloon doggy! So there's its tail and there's its nose and ears. Now this took me 3 hours and 20 minutes to make, so will I make another one? I'm not too sure. I don't know how well it would sell in terms of price point because of the amount of time it took. So there's like 10 different sections and then twisting it all up into this balloon shape. So I did learn how to make a balloon animal, like twisting, the shapes, but it's cute. we'll see how it goes. I'm thinking of like just having this one and maybe a sign with it, like if like with the price, and if people would like a custom one of a different colour or something, give some colour options, and then I can make a custom order based on that, and yeah, I don't have to worry about that, if that makes sense. So I did that, like I worked a bit on it on Saturday night, and then yeah, worked on it yesterday on Sunday as well and finished it on Sunday. And then I thought, this isn't exactly market prep, although I could make some for markets later. But like I said, I think in my first market prep vlog, in my last one, my brother would like some different Christmas ornaments. So last night, I wanted to start the process of that, of trialing and seeing if I like them. And I'll also send photos to my brother as well to see if that would be something that they would want to stock. So I found a free star ornament pattern on Ribbler. I can't remember the name, but I'll put it on the screen or in the description. But I made two. So this was my first one. I just love the detail. And then this was my second one in white as well. And I had a longer cord. So I'm thinking over like live branches of the Christmas tree, it might be better to have the longer hanging thing. But what do you think? So I just did the hooks basically where I ended, but in the pattern it says you to do another string or whatever, and you could do it off a point. Do you reckon I should make more just like how I've done them there, or hang them from the point? I don't know, I just thought that was one less step. The other thing is, how long should the ornament hangy thread be? Like, do you reckon the longer one's better or shorter? Let me know what you think. Maybe I'll make a mix in the meantime though. And I'm thinking of some different other colours as well, like yellow and blue and maybe like a creamy colour. I just have to look to see what I've got. But these are made out of organic cotton, so I think I'm just going to use cotton for these. And I'm trying to just work out whether I keep them soft and floppy, or whether I figure out something to make it hard. Yeah. Feedback on that would be super helpful as well. But that's what I'm up to. So I just got home from work. I'm going to play with my dog, and then I'll think about what I'm going to crochet next, whether it'll be some more of these or another Christmas ornament if I make a few different things, to then show my brother and get feedback of would any of those work and how much of each in terms of quantity. But yeah, I know it's the end of August, but if they've got a lot of trees and if they want a lot of ornaments, gotta get cracking. And I want to sell some as well, like at my markets in November and December. So stay tuned for that. Maybe I'll have a separate vlog of the Christmas ornament stuff. Who knows? What just arrived? Woohoo! So I'm trying to cut the box. I started with small scissors and the hacking took a while, so I just got big scissors, and hopefully I'll be able to open this up soon. I'm so excited. I'm not going to put the gazebo up today. I'll wait till either Friday in a couple of days or next week. So there's a zipper on the bottom instead of something. But the legs, I think, they must go in separate. And then the other legs, and that is the canopy tent. 24.5 kilos of weight to lift up into the back of the Pajero for markets. Hey guys, it's Wednesday the 28th of August. Since I did the sausage dog, I've started to work on a few Christmassy items, like Christmas ornaments. So I can't remember if I showed this before, but I made 2 star ornaments, both in white. I might do some yellows and things like that as well. Let me know if there's a colour, like any particular colours I should do that you think you would get or people would buy. So I made 2 of those, and then I switched gears as well, so just making a couple of each type just to trial it, get an idea for time and pricing to show my brother. And then I started to make some little angel ornaments. I haven't finished them, so I've crocheted a couple where there's like the dress and the wings and put the beaded top on. I just need I'll just show you how. So this is a small one, so I just need to hot glue gun these down, so it's kind of like a little dress. There's the hook, and then behind it will be the wings. So I just need to hot glue gun those together, and I might put a bead or a rhinestone here as well and see how they go. So yeah, that's one. That's the second one I did with the separate materials. And then the first one I did following a pattern. I'll put it on the screen. It was a video tutorial in another language, so I had to write down what it was, but it came out, when I followed the pattern, it came out this size. So I used a wooden bead for the head for this one, and same thing, need a hot glue gun, and then there's the wings to hot glue gun as well. May or may not put a rhinestone there as well. But yeah, what do you think? So I was thinking of like the two different sizes. So yeah, I tried this one first, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's too big or not. So with the smaller one, I just took off the last round in the dress to make it smaller, and then also a round off the white in the wings as well. And so I did a little pearl bead instead of a wooden bead for the head. So yeah, that's what I started working on, and you can change the dress colours and all that type of thing. Yesterday morning I decided to walk to work, and I brought my crochet, so I crocheted that circle while I was walking. So I'm going to add a bead, so this is a small one, yeah. I'm going to add a pearl bead to this, and then I think I'm going to bulk make some more circles, like different colours for some more dresses. I'll bulk that together and then I'll make some wings or whatnot. But I have 20 minutes before I need to go to the chiropractor, so I'll probably only get one more circle done. Actually, I might do the circles before I add this on, so assembly line. But yeah, if there's a colour, like if there's colour combinations that you think would work well, let me know, because I would love some ideas and inspo of what colours I could use, both to pass on to my brother and also for me to sell personally at markets as well in November and December. Okay, so I just finished the circle, or the next one. So this is a small size. I'll add the bead later, and yeah, I'll just make a pile of different colours of these. So that took me almost 11.5 minutes for the circle. Yeah, so we'll see. Not sure if I'll do another one now, or I might start to get ready to go, and I'll bring some yarn with me to make some more circles while I'm waiting. Okay, here's the larger size one. I've just hot glue gun the wings and the body down along with the gem. And here is the small one. Hold on. I think with the wings, I want to make the tops a bit more curved and less flat. So I got some more mail today, and I'm just going to cover this. It is my organic cotton that I ordered specially for my sister-in-law's baby cram blanket gift that I'm going to be crocheting. So I don't know if I've mentioned, but I did order some yarn a little while ago, and when it arrived, it was actually the wrong order. It was somebody else's order, so there were less schemes and it was different colours than what I ordered. So thankfully, over on Etsy, I just messaged them, and yeah, they were really apologetic and organised to send the right order. So you're going to be seeing this at the same time that I do. Hopefully it is all correct. and really looking forward to seeing the colourway of it. Let's take off. So it's from Baby Tolly, and it's 100% organic cotton, certified GOTS, so Global Organic Textile Standards. So yeah, which I'm happy about. So the other cotton yarn that I use in my cotton products is organic GOTS yarn as well, but they're locally found here in Australia. But ready? This is what it looks like. Nice. So we have three of each colour. So I had ordered 12 skeins, and in my other order there were already 2 of this sage, so they just replaced 1, and then like as in they gave me the one that's owed, and then I've got 3 terracotta. Feels so nice and soft, and then 3 camel, and then 3 honey. So yeah, I just need to figure out the order that I'm going to crochet and figure out the size and whatnot, and then I'm going to get started. But my sister-in-law's baby shower is in 2 days, so definitely won't be done by then. I'm also, yeah, like I said, I think in the last market prep vlog, crocheting a turtle, and the yarn for the body was supposed to arrive this afternoon. I wasn't home, so it's at the post office, so I'll be getting that tomorrow after work. So I'll probably tomorrow I'll finish the turtle so that I can at least give the turtle to them on Saturday, and then I'll be working on the baby blanket and Christmas ornaments for the next little bit. So yeah, that's the plan. So looking to get into it. I'm not too sure whether, so some of the yarn in the wrong order, there was a cream colour. I'm not too sure whether I'll add that to the mix or whether it'll be too many colours. So I'm going to have a think about that. Yeah, but I'm thinking like it'll be striped. I want to find, I think I found a pattern where it's kind of like the wave. So like the first block, it makes a wave shape, and then the following blocks of colours will automatically follow the wave shape. So that's what I'm thinking. So now that I've actually got the right colours, I'm going to look closely at that and get started. But yay! Hey everyone, it is Friday the 30th of August, and I have another yarn haul pickup. I just picked this up from the post office. So I ordered yarn online from craftonline.com.au, and namely I went on there because I found baby blanket yarn in a couple of different shade colours that I could use for the baby blanket turtle I'm making as a baby gift for my future nephew, because yeah, I couldn't find any that would go in shops locally, so I ordered online. And like my other package, it was meant to arrive yesterday, but I was not home when it arrived, so I went and picked it up from the post office after my work shift, and we're gonna open it together and I'll show you what colours I got. I also, while I was there online, I did buy a few other things that I thought might go well with, yeah, making different plushies and things like that. Can't remember exactly, but it's a big package, so let's see. Yeah, these I haven't ordered from Craft Online before, but other crocheters have recommended them. So they stock a lot of the different yarn brands from America. I'm in Australia, so we don't get those there. So we've got some Bernat blanket. Okay, we have, yep. So I got Bernat blanket, 2 lots of these in, I think, is this called the almond from memory? Oh yeah, so 2 in almond colour, so thinking like turtle bodies. And what else? Okay, oh, that's a bit opened. Oh, I got some velvet yarn, so Premier Retro Velvet in a similar shade, but velvet this time, again for bodies, thinking turtles and things like that. So 2 of those as well. Oh yeah, so I think everything else is, oh no, I do have another Banat baby blanket. So this colour is the Jungle Green, Misty Jungle Green. So yeah, I was unsure whether for the turtle present, whether to make the body this colour or the almond. So I'm going to send a picture of both to my sister-in-law and see which one she would prefer to go with the shell colour. And then I have 3 more skeins and they're velvet. So I have this pretty blue. I just love blue. And one, so this is, yeah, Premier Retro Velvet, and this is lavender. And the last one is a white one. And so it's a little bit thicker than the white one I have, I believe. So I'll use these for the medium-sized turtles, and the other skinnier velvet for the small-sized turtles. So I don't have to double strand for the medium. So yeah. So all of that was 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skeins of yarn. So today, probably later tonight, I've got a bunch of house stuff to do. I will get onto finishing off the turtle. So fingers crossed it'll be done for tomorrow so I can gift it tomorrow at the baby shower. And then I might make some other turtles. I have been working on trialing different Christmas ornaments. I don't know if I mentioned that before. So I've made a couple of stars, and then I've just been working on the body dresses of angel ornaments. Yeah. And yeah, I got the cotton yarn for the baby blanket yesterday. So last night I started on that. So I worked out how wide I wanted it. So it's going to be like a pram blanket, but that's still pretty big. So I think I ended up chaining 99 stitches onto it. I'm doing a ripple stitch pattern by Okie Girl Bling and Things. So I found her pattern on a blog, and I follow her over on Instagram. So it's kind of like multiples of 12 plus 3. So yeah, I did 99 stitches, chains, and then when I did my first row after all the chains, like one row took me 21 minutes, and I'm going to need probably 58 rows. So I did the calculation based on if I keep the same speed. That's going to take me between 20 to 22 hours to complete. So that's including weaving in ends and things like that, because it's colour changing with 4 colours. So yeah, I definitely don't think I will finish that before baby arrives. Because yeah, in amongst next month, like I'll also be market prepping as well and crocheting Christmas ornaments and things like that. So thankfully my sister-in-law is really understanding. She's lovely. So, but yeah, I'm so excited. So next time you see me, I'll probably either be working on the blanket or ornaments or market prep, but stay tuned.
There's magic in the air I can't deny. I'm falling in love and it feels so right. 'Cause you're the one I've been waiting for. The missing piece I've been.
Good morning everyone. It is Sunday the 1st of September, so it's the day after the baby shower, and I'm just going to spend 15 minutes out in the sun in my in-laws backyard before church this morning. So we're going to watch the service on YouTube, seeing as we can't be there in person. But what I'm working on is this pram baby blanket. This like part 2 of the baby present. It may or may not be done before baby arrives, but these are the 4 colours that my sister-in-law chose. So it's sage, I think terracotta, can't remember the third name, but it's like this brown tan, and then sand, I think is the top one. So this is the organic cotton, and I'm doing the ripple stitch pattern by, like I said, Okie Girl Bling and Things. And so I'm liking how it's turning out so far. If it didn't take so long, and if it wouldn't be so expensive to sell, I'd make another one. But we shall see. row. So just in time, I'm going to go inside now and watch church online. See you soon. Hey guys, it is Wednesday the 4th of September. I think the last time I talked to the camera was over the weekend when I was at my in-laws' place working on this little crib blanket. So that's how much I got done before the light on the trip home got too dark. But yeah, I haven't made much product for market as such, just because I do have plenty. Before I finished the turtle as a baby present, I also was crocheting these circles to make the dresses for Christmas angel ornaments. I just need to do all the wings as well, but they're just some examples of colours I've done, and so they'll all need to be put together as well. But because it's Christmas ornaments, I don't need to get onto it straight away. Well, yeah, we'll see. In terms of I won't need it for this market is what I mean. Yeah, but it's getting crunch time, so it's Wednesday currently. My third market is on Saturday. So yeah, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. I've got 3 nights. Yeah, so that's in 4 days. So I've made a list of things that I've needed to get done in terms of market admin, and so I'm forcing myself now not to do any crocheting of new things until or if all of this gets done. So I just spent most of my half day off taking out my new tent, my new gazebo, trying to put it up and take it down, and I'm really glad that I've taken it out and given it a go, because now I know where the pressure points are. It took me a little bit to figure out where the Velcro from the canopy and the awning goes around the poles. So there's like 3 different Velcro sections, and I was a little bit confused at first, and then it made sense when I tried to do it for another one and they were kind of joined together. I'm like, oh, so I had to redo them and figure out, how to lift them up, how to draw the legs out, make it bigger, all that stuff. And I was really stuck on the awnings because the instruction manual didn't really specifically say how to bring the awning out, and all it said was like to bring it out the 45 degrees, but it can actually go to 90 degrees. Trying to figure it out, could not figure it out for the life of me. And I messaged Kate from Be Charmed Collective. Oh, huge shout out to her, like love her. She was so helpful and kind. Like I sent a few messages like, hey, like what do you think? Like, how do you pop it out? Because I didn't know whether it only stayed at 45 degrees. Even though pictures showed it at 90, and I'm like, am I weak because I can't push it up? Or even bringing the awning down, I couldn't figure out how to bring it back in. So yeah, I messaged that, and then she's like, video call. And so we were video calling for a while, which was lovely. Not just about that, but we're just talking in general too. But she explained to me, so it's like, pull out this pin thing, and so incredibly thankful for her help, because I would have been out there all afternoon trying to figure that out. Yeah, so I'll have the awning, so one of the awnings facing everybody else. So that adds an extra meter depth to the booth. So I think I'll have the edge of the awning at the edge of the grass where the tent would go, because there's more space at the back. So I'll just park the car further back, and then so it'll be an extra meter depth, and then the back awning. Part of it will be where I'm sitting as well, just to have a bit of shade for me. And also I'm thinking, I'll see how I go. I might push the back table further back a little bit so there's more walking space inside. We'll see. So that's potentially an extra 1 to 2 meters depth wise. So that's good. And yeah, I'm grateful that there will be a bit of shade because it is meant to be 26 or 28 degrees on Saturday in Celsius. So yeah, so that's what I did today. Yesterday I respray painted some of my white metal objects where some of the paint had peeled. I do have to go to Bunnings to get another white spray paint can because I ran out and there was one other thing I had to do, so I might do that tomorrow and then pack the car on Friday. I also got a couple of new shelves, so that was last night. So I'll just grab this. So I got 2 of these stands. So that was kind of easy to put together, but it was tricky getting these like on. Oops, and then this has come off. There we go. Yeah, so five levels. So I'm going to put some plushies on there. I'm still trying to figure out which ones will go where. I got 2 lots of these just to add some height and room for the extra plushies. So luckily there's no screws, so you just pop it back on. And note to self, don't pick it up by one piece of the wood. Anywho, yeah, so 2 of those and also 1 of these. So yeah, so I'm thinking of hanging maybe a couple of keychains, a couple of scrunchies on that, and maybe having it towards the front with a sign of like more options available at the back, so people know that's there along the back table, which I need to make a sign for that. So where did my pen go? Reminds me. Oh, I do have that on my to-do list. I just haven't done that. Also, yeah, because I made that balloon dog before, and I'm only doing 1 of them, and then I'll have that as a sample for custom orders, just because it does take a long time to make, and I don't want to go to all that effort if it's not going to be a thing. So I did up this sign. So it's balloon dog. I don't know if it's back to family, but unpoppable forever balloon dog that can be undone and redone in its animal shape. Custom order your yarn and colour. It's got the price, like the starting price. So I need to just trim around that and laminate that. So that's on the to-do list today. I also want to tag the bigger items that I made. So the 3 turtles, the 1 regular bee, the 2 koalas I made, and the 2 mushrooms, not the mushy pops, but the mushrooms that I made. So I'm going to tag those as well. I do also, this will probably be a last one because the first 2 markets I didn't get any custom order inquiries or anything, but who's to say that won't happen? But I do want to either do it for this market or the next market where on cardboard I punch holes in along the edges and kind of tie in different coloured yarns. So I'll have like a piece of cardboard with all the options for cotton, for instance, so like with the colour name, or like a card with the velvet, card with a blanket yarn, card for like chenille, card for acrylic. So people then can see what colours I've actually got in stock at the moment and what type of yarn, and they can pick and choose. So that could not just be for the balloon dog, but it could be for the beanies, it could be for plushies, it could be for fidget toys, all that type of thing. So it's something that I've been wanting to do. I just haven't got around to it. So that means I have to catalogue all the yarn and basically take it all out one by one, cut some yarn, tie it around. Some is a variegated yarn. So for instance, this one that I've used for a couple, like the mini turtle, and then, oh, I don't think I've shown you I made another turtle. I can't remember. Did I show you? I don't know. So I made a bigger turtle. So this will be $45. But yeah, see, I just love the colour combo. But because there's so many colours, I'm going to have to cut a length of yarn that has all those different shades in it. And, or I could crochet maybe like a 2D circle or a row by row swatch kind of thing as an example of what it might come out like. So I've got a bit Cheetos. So that's on my to-do list if I can get it done. And print off the more options at the back sign, laminate that. And I did get some stickers. I did get a roll of stickers. It says, "Thank you for supporting my small business. Love it, snap it and share it." So I do want to start sticking them on some of the bags, but I figure that could probably be the last thing, like maybe put them on a couple, but I could easily do that at the market as well when it's slow. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, we'll see how we go with that. I do want to put my creative name underneath, but I don't have a Beckham's Creative Corner stamp. I haven't invested in one yet because I'm still early days, but I do have some stamps of individual letters. That will just be time consuming, so I might do, between now and Friday, I might do a trial that has a sticker and a stamp alongside. And I do have also handmade stamps as well, as in like it says handmade. So I might trial and error on a bag and see what I like and whether it's feasible time-wise. Who knows? So that's kind of the plan. But yeah, I haven't crocheted much at all, but I've still got plenty of stock, so I haven't been stressed about that. And you know, finishing off my sister-in-law's turtle was our priority, as you saw, and they loved it, so I'm so happy that they loved it. Hopefully Tommy will enjoy it as he gets older. And then yeah, while I was away, started on the baby blanket as well. So yeah, unless I sell a lot of products this Saturday, I don't have to push myself to make so much. I mean, selling a lot would be great. Like, that'd be amazing. But me being a realist of, yeah, it's a smaller market, but hopefully people turn up. But I'm just happy talking to people and yeah, sharing the love. So be working on that, on the blanket to get that out. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. So I have to set up the laminator. Actually, I was going to do this first, but I might wait until the more options. Actually, did I do a sign? So I also, like, these are kind of all my signs. And some of them go in this like little holder and then have duct tape on it to keep it on the table. Some signs get duct tape on the back and they stick to the back of something like a display. I have to go through that and take off the old duct tape that might not be as sticky anymore and put that all neatly together and start putting everything together, I think. But I'll just look to see whether there was a sign, the more options. I have a feeling though it was more just about the beanies. So I think I want to sign more options like in general at the back. Yeah. So I'll do that up on Canva. So all of these are up on Canva. So we'll see whether maybe I'll do that first and then go from there. But let's hang out. So I just realised I can't find my laminating sheets. So I'm going to have to hold off on cutting it and laminating, and my laptop's died. So I won't do the other sign until probably tomorrow or Friday. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to start pricing and like tagging the seven items, 3, 4, 5, 8 items that need to be tagged. So the mini bees that I made and the mushy pops, things like that, they're not tagged. They're too small, so they've got the price signs. But I'm going to be tagging the turtles, the koalas, the mushrooms, and the regular bee. So most of them are made with velvet, which is polyester. So I'm going to fill out these. And then the bee is made with organic cotton, so I'll fill that tag out. So what I do on my tags, and everyone's different, but I just made these up on Canva. So I double-sided them, so I printed them out home and double-sided them to save paper. So basically on one side is a thank you and you're valued, and shop more at my Etsy if you want to, and there's my socials. Then on the other side is the materials and care instructions. So I'll write the name of the product up here. I will circle, so with the velvet ones, well, so it's got the materials here, other, if there's other. So with the velvet ones, I'll circle polyester, and there's nothing else because it's velvet polyester and the stuffing's polyester. And then there's some care instructions with the washing and things like that to prolong the usage of the item. Then what I do is, I mean, my favorite color is blue, and blue is like one of my brand colors. So for my first market, I found these at Officeworks. I'm pretty sure it was Officeworks. And so I write the price in the blue circle sticker, and then I just stick it usually down in this corner. The reason why I don't write prices straight on here is because if it is a gift, people can just peel the sticker off while still having this attached, which reminds me I need to punch holes in there, so I need to get a hole puncher and do that first. So that's just something that I did. I think someone mentioned, I can't remember who, but one of the crochet artists that I follow suggested that, and I was like, that's a good idea, so that's what I'm going to do. Hey guys, so I'm going to have to stop the vlog here. It is getting a bit long, but I really hope you've enjoyed seeing what I've market prepped, although it hasn't been much this second half of the month. I hope you enjoyed seeing snippets of me making the baby gifts, and yeah, just getting some of the yarn and the tent and doing some of the market admin right before the market. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the chat. I always love watching other crocheters and makers chat as they make. Makes it easier to listen along as well if you're working on something. Yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe if you do want to get notified of any other videos coming out, like my market vlog that will come out next. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss it. I really enjoyed the market that was on Saturday. I had a lot of fun. But yeah, and if you can like this video, and yeah, that just helps get it out to more people who are interested in this type of thing. And also, if you haven't already, put in the comments if you have worked on something, what you're working on. I always love to hear and be inspired by others' projects, and I hope I've inspired you as well. And if you did want to comment to answer any of the questions that I asked for help and advice, that would be great as well. I really appreciate the feedback. But yeah, thank you so much if you have made it this far and watched the whole video. Thank you for using your time to listen and hang out with me, and yeah, I hope we can keep connecting and hope to see you in the next one as well. But yeah, have a great day or great night whenever you're watching this, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.